Okay, hey everybody, this is going to be a quick video to show you how to use your calculator to plot some data points and then get a line of best fit for your data points using, in this case, a TI84Plus. So first of all, you're going to want to enter your data points, and you'll need to use the Stat button, so Stat. It probably will default to edit, and if it doesn't, move it to edit and then enter. And you're going to have lists L1 and L2 typically. If you've already used the calculator, you're going to have some data points in your calculator. If you haven't used the calculator, then it could be blank, and you're going to need to enter your values. And I'm going to just delete a few values and show you how to do that. So if my list L1 was blank and my first X value was 1, my second X value was 2, my third was 3, and my fourth was 4, I've now entered the X values. Here's the Y list, and I've already entered some Y values. So my first data point is 1, 2.9, second data point is 2, 6.1, etc. So I've entered for XY pairs for data points. Now, I actually recommend that you hit the graph button to look at your graph before moving forward, just to see what it looks like. And notice we've only got one data point showing, and you're going to have to check your window. So there's the window, to make sure that your XY range is such that it encompasses all your data points. And, well, let me see. My X values went from 1, 2, 3, 4, so a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 5 is fine for X. But my Y values went from, like, 3 to 12, so I'm going to change my Y minimum to, I'm going to leave that at 0, but I'm going to make my Y maximum, let's say 15. And then I'll regraph, and that looks much better. So now I can see all of my data points. It certainly looks like it's a reasonably straight line. So now let's get the slope of best fit for that straight line. So now I'm going to go back to Stat. And now, instead of editing or looking at my list, I'm going to want to go to Calc. So push over to the Calc button. And now we have a bunch of different statistical tests that we can run. And we're going to want to do a linear regression, linreg. And in this case, it actually tells you that the linear regression is going to show in the form of ax plus b. So your straight line will be y equals ax plus b, where a is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So I'm going to go down to, in this case, number 4, linear regression. Make sure you hit linear regression. Some calculators also have a logarithmic regression, which might be ln. So you want to go LIN, linear regression. I'm going to hit enter. Depending on your calculator, this might look a little different, but here it shows you that the X list is L1, the Y list is L2. You can change those if that's not right, but those are fine. So I'm going to enter. And can show that I'm entering. I'm entering and entering to move down those lists. I'm going to do couple more enters when I get to calculate. Now I am going to hit enter, and then it does a calculation. It shows you that the form of the equation is y equals ax plus b. A is our slope, 2.96, so it's pretty close to 3. B is the y-intercept, that's 0.05. And then the r squared and the r are correlation coefficients. And both of these, if the line is straight, should be fairly close to 1. Well, actually, r squared should be close to 1. R could be close to 1 if it's a positive slope, or it could be close to -1 if it's a negative slope. And the closer those are to 1 or -1, respectively, the straighter the line. So that's how you enter your data for some graphical analysis to get the line of best fit. And I guess we're done. Thank you.